All right, so today is let's see, July 26th, around 1 p.m. We are after the morning session, going into the evening section of the trade. I did a real small trade this morning. We are trading day trading SPY, day trading SPY. I'm currently in a trade. If I can show you my position, if you look here, I'm currently in a currently buying the calls. So just review. I did come in earlier this morning and got around 11 a.m. I bought one. I didn't mean to buy one. I actually wanted to buy 10. But anyway, I got filled at 229. Came back and sold it at 237 later. Made a little profit, maybe about 20, 30 bucks. Then it came back at 1 o'clock today, which was about 8, 10 minutes ago. About 20 because my charts were showing me upward momentum. I got in at 187. We're currently trading at 196, so I'm in a profit right now. So I could get out the trade with a $226 profit today, but I'm trying to read my charts. So based on the charts, though, we look at the charts. You'll see I came in right here when it was trending down, starting to cross, with confirmation over here as well. This one never really dipped below. It kind of stayed above, but my 3 minute dipped below, and then it started crossing with blue. So definitely profitable. I'm thinking about getting out soon though, because it's the if you look over here, the 5 minutes about to cross, or maybe not. So it really just depends on if this changes from. Oh, and another thing too to note on both charts, the price action is above the blue line, which is what I like to see. It looks like the buyers are pushing in, taking it over. So I'm gonna stay in the trade a little longer to see how this plays itself out. But if things go as I plan, I'm hoping probably like 205 or 20, because it's about to bust through this level, which is $2. So this will be awesome if it keeps kind of pushing up, pushing up. But I want to record this real time so you can kind of see what my thought was. I literally drove all my decisions based on an alert I got on for my alerts section. So I did put alerts in. If you go over here to alerts, I had some alerts fire off and they all got triggered. So I currently don't have any alerts right now that are waiting to be triggered. They all fired off. So that prompted me to come over here and kind of look at my look at the chart. I decided to take on a position. The volume's looking good. I decided to turn my volume levels back on, but have them overlay this chart, which I kind of like. It's working out well. I see some weakness now, so I'm hoping this thing turns green on the 5 minute. We're going to see what it does. But it's like the buyers are trying to push things up. Let's look at the overall market. So let's go back over here and look at our market sectors. Technology was down a little bit earlier, as it was green most of the day, and then it kind of went down a little bit. It's at 0.19 change down. The other financial sectors look good. Energy looks good. Healthcare, as always, is down a little bit, so I don't worry too much about that. VIX has been holding constant all day at 18 something, so I'm not really stressing this out too much. But yeah, technology was the only one that's concerning me. It's down a little bit, but momentum is in the green. So I think I'm gonna ride this out a little bit longer and see kind of where it leads. All the price action is above the blue line, which is great. Even over here on the 5 minutes above the blue line. So I think the market's just. I think what's going on in the market's just transitioning into the evening session. But we're trading over $2 right now, which is great for this particular 201. Can I get 205? Can we get 205? Let's see what happens. Can we get 205 and we'll get on out this market. Back to my screen that I'm sharing. As you can see, my profit margins are going up. I'm at 300 bucks. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna move this out the way for a second. And then if all goes according to plan, we'll just get on out this sucker. If things go as I hope they go shortly. We're at 201. I don't see no weakness. Actually, I'm starting to see green here. I see more momentum going up. This is great. Can we get a little mo? Can we get a little mo? All right, we're gonna ride this train all the way up. Look, more volume just came on the blue side. Yes, more volume right here. So it's got stronger volume, which means I think things are gonna push a little harder. All action is above the this level of EMA. It just crossed the yellow. Great. Same thing over here. Blue just crossed over the yellow, which means I think we're heading towards the Bollinger Bands, the top side of the Bollinger Band. I'm sure when we get close to the top side of the Bollinger Band, that's when we'll show weakness. We're locked in at 204. Let's see what it does. So far, it looks like we're holding at 204. 204 level. They really like this level. 204 seems to be good. I'm gonna see if this can keep pushing up, The 5 minute. Let's see. We had more volume on that candle. So we had a little bit of sellers. Let's see. What I'm looking at is over here on the 5 minute. The buyers definitely had a nice volume. It was undecided on the minute before, but the buyers definitely took over that one. Same thing over here. 204 is holding strong. I'm just kind of see. I don't see no signs of weakness. I'm gonna let this keep on pushing and see where we go. Let's go. Let's go. It's at 207. 207. Let's go. Let's go. We're at 207. I saw 207. I think we're still peaking. Volume still pushing hard. Volume still looking good on both sides. We had a 5 minute cross here. We're still on green candles. Let's wait until we get one dark green. Let it keep pushing. Holding a strong 207. So now we're starting to hit the upper band of the Bollinger Bands on the 3 minute. On the 3 minute, we're now hitting the upper band. I'm gonna let it ride some more. I think we're okay. Still pushing on the 5 minute up. The volume looks good. Buyers are coming in strong. Buyers are coming in strong. All right. It looks like we had a cross here. We still got good levels on the MACD. Same thing on the 3 minute. We're starting to hit the upper bands. We're at 209. We're at 209. Let's go. We're at 210. Let's go. We're at 210 levels now. It's holding strong. This was trying to get to the upper bands on the 5 minute. All right, let's see what this volume here is huge. I just don't know if it's the buyers or the sellers. Oh, buyers coming in again. Took over another session. Come on, let's go. 206. I'm not showing any signs of weakness yet. I'm not getting out yet. I don't see any signs of weakness. Looks like the seller's trying to take over this session. They're really fighting over this one. Let's look at the market. Let me look at the market while we're doing this. We're waiting on this. Sector's still looking good. We're still good. I don't see anything to be concerned about. We're still green across the board here. No concerns yet. Sellers got that one. We'll give them one. We'll give them one. Let's see what the next one do. All right, it looks like things are weakening some. All right, so it looks like I should have got on it. 216 is the high, so 210. So it looks like the high at this point is two. All right, just a quick check in. I let a little time go by so we can see what happens. So we're now a little bit later in the day. You see that it's been playing with VWAP for the last, I don't know, since it fell back to VWAP, which was around 130. And it's been pounding on ever since. I'm hoping that it's going to eventually start moving back up to at least, like to say, the $2, 205 level. I'm hoping. We're currently in an upward trend. We're going into a downward trend based on the 5-minute. So on this next wave of blue, I'm hoping to get one more of those before 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna hold steady on. Like I've already have kind of put in an order to just in case for 205 because it looks like based on the charts it's been doing that. So let me refresh this thing. Okay, there we go. All right. So like I was saying, if I go down to my order, I've already got an order for 205. So I wish it would show the current value, but it's currently not showing it. My average. So my average cost. See, will it calculate it? Did it calculate it? I was hoping it would calculate it. So it's not calculating my average cost. I guess I could figure it out real quick. So if you look here, I got in at 189 and 180. I got filled at, but I got filled at 187, 190, which is awesome. Let's just see if we can find a sweet spot for average calculator. Okay, all right, see. So let's see if we can figure out what it is. So we can look here. If I got filled at 187 and 190, let's see what the average is. 180, 90, 95. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, let's see. All right, so my average cost right now, as long as I sell this thing over 188, I'll make a profit. So I think that's doable today. I'm hoping to get a little bit more. I might not, but I hope I can squeeze a little bit more out of this thing. And based on the charts, we're on an upward trend. So let's let it trend on up some more. Maybe to two. I know we can get $2. I'm hoping. Based on here on our squeeze, another squeeze is not coming yet, but it looks like it's trending up, just like before, and we're just probably gonna come hit near this area, and we have some real subtle green here, which is not great. We need another one. We need another one of these. So I need those buyers to really get in there. You see the volume of buyer volume is really spiking now. It's really starting to come in strong. So we can get a few more buyers to come in here and kind of push this thing up. We might actually take on a little bit more profit than what we got so far. We're at 193. I'll take that. That's profit, but I really want this thing to push on. You see this? You see the theory? I think this thing is called the Ethereum price. If you look at your setting, you'll see it. Not setting. I'm sorry. Studies. Eddy studies. See, if you look here, when you look at the options, they show you this Ethereum option price. So this purple line at the top is the Ethereum price that it can go for. It looks like it's looking around, 218, 216. So I'm trying to get out just at the upper band. So maybe like a 203, 205 would be nice. 205 would be really nice if it can hit that upper band again like it did before. I could probably get out at 202, but let's see. I think it's gonna hit. I think it will hit 205 again before the 3 o'clock power hour today. Let's see what it does. All right. One thing to note: we are at the point now where the once again we're pushing back up to the same levels as earlier, back at 120. I'm hoping this time it'll not only push it but go beyond where we are. So I'm going to see what I can do, and I wanted to lock in the profits, but technically, I guess I could just, let's just see what how this goes. So I'm gonna go back over here and go back to my order, and let's just cancel it. Let's just see where we end up. If I'm not now, one thing I definitely do is I put an order in. If I'm not gonna watch this thing, but like it looks like it's climbing on back up, so we're gonna watch it. See, and I'll just do this. Okay. All right. So you can see I got 30. So I'm gonna close. I'm just kind of see. So we're sitting on 197. Let's see what happens as it goes up. So we're still pushing. So I'm putting it so you can see as well. So we see volume still pushing up. Price is 196. So like we see, here's the prices right here too. So if it goes up, like I said, if it at least pushes up to our levels. So this looks like 204 is what it's thinking. Over here, it's already above this one's transition. So I think we're in a good place. Probably safe to get to 20. I want this 205, right? So this thing shows 210 as the top. So I figure, the lowest of the two is 205. So I think we can just level again before 3 o'clock. Power hour, and then where we are at 3 o'clock, I'll just get out. I'm not trying to keep staying this trade past expiration. I mean, past the trading day. The one thing that drew my attention, if you look, these are showing change. This is about to cross. This is yellow. I'm hoping we're gonna get one more kind of buyer takeover, and I'm gonna get out on this wave. Let's get through a few more candles. All right, so real quick, I wanted to show you we're now trending above our lines. So now we need to get rid of the morning. This is the morning session lines, and let's put in the evening session lines. So the times that we care about, we want to mark a line between 1:30, which would be right about, let's see, 1:30, 1:30, 1:30 is right here. This candle right here is 1:30, so I would say let's just activate, be lazy, move this one up to there. That's that line. This is the 1:30. The 1:30 candle right about here. Yep. And then we're trying to do the oh yeah, and then the 205. So 205 is right here. Let's see, 205. This is I can forget we got 3-minute charts. I probably should zoom in on this one. Let me see. Hold up. I'll figure this out. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a different view. Maybe the 5-minute day today. What's that down here? There we go. Okay. This will cover it. Okay, cool. So from a 5-minute standpoint, the 1:30 was 1:30. 1:30 is right here. So I'm going to activate this. Try one more time. Move this up. Put at the bottom of that one. And then at the 205, which is this one, I'm activated. I think this is 205. Let's see. It's 205. Okay, so that's our bars now. Price is going to triculate through this spectrum. Okay. So this is our evening levels. Okay. And so we're waiting for it to hit, bounce back up this level. And then we need to get ourselves out. Let's see. Alright. So I just want to show and see what that does. That's what that means. I have a rule here. rule here that says in the AM, set 2 levels at 9:30 and 10:05, and then for the PM session, let's do the 1:30 to 2:05. That's what we're gonna do. So that's what we're doing here. I've already set the lines, and what I'll do is when it gets to about right here, I'll just set me an alert at or above. Yep. The 450, what's it, the 440, 52. Yeah, anything above that, let me know. So once the price gets above that, it's going to ding me, and then I'm going to probably get out. As long as the price is over, what would we say? This has to be over 180. So like 190 would be not a good time to get out, but like 195 maybe would be good. So yeah, let's see, we can put a price alert for that too. Let's see. Sure, we can figure out something in here. We just go over here, go to here. We're trading this one here. We're on the ask or the buy on the 41. So let's go this right here. I'm gonna say price alert. Let me know. It was at 92, so that's a profitable thing. But I want to know, like, let me know if it gets past 190, 197. Close spy position. Okay, we gotta nuke this thing before 3. So I guess above that, we're gonna roll with it. 197, and put that in, book like that. Okay, so that should have created a line on the chart itself, and you see it did. So it's gonna ask of one, and we're just hoping that thing will just kind of rise on up. Go through those Bollinger Bands, because right now it's not the prettiest thing in the world. It's like 190 is the best, the VWAP. So it's the VWAP right now is 189. It's trading over by about a point over. And as you see, for the longest time, we have not gotten any buying in here. It's concerning. Let's look and see what the market's doing. Let's just take a quick gander. Let's see, is there anything that catch our attention in here? So yeah, tech sector still down a little bit. That's no fun. But the rest of them are good. Financials are good. Energy's good. VIX is still up a little bit, which sucks. Don't like how that sounds. But yeah, I mean, the futures are still all up. None of them in red. So yeah, we'll see. Typically, we like to have this pro shares red. So it's a little concerning. But we'll see. So it looks like tech is pushing a lot of volumes came through on the tech side. Banks are still holding strong. VIX has gone down. That's good. It's gone down to 17. Yeah, things are kind of pushing now. So I think we are finally making some momentum. Let's look and see how we're looking on our call. All right, look, we're at 197, 198. Okay, now we're pushing. So let me close this out. I'm going to cancel selected. Let's see if we get to 210. Let's see what we got there. Get 210. Let's make this money. See if we can make this. It says we can make it. It's going to push. It's going to push. At least I hope. See, these 3 dots mean there's squeeze, there's indecision in the market. I'm hoping the market's finally going to take this and run with it. Same thing on this one. Unfortunately, though, on this one, if you look, it's actually pushing down a little bit. They're pushing more down. Like it's not going to climb like we want it to. They tried to push, this candle tried to push, and you see here it got flattened off. See the market, a lot of volume, a lot of buyer volume kicked in right here. I think it's about to change to red though. Both of these are undecided. Oh, it turned green. Buyers won that session, and look, it's the upper band of the Bollinger Bands, which is great, and it's above blue. So I think we're about to swing one more One more time. We're about to get crazy. I think we're about to get some crazy traffic on the buying. On the buying side, let's see what it does. Let's go. Let's go. We just got an uptick on the Bollinger Bands. It got tested, pushed it. Let's look at our lines from the other one. See if it's holding strong. Let's see. So this is our candle right here. You see it pushed over our evening bands. I hope it breaks the band levels, but it probably won't. It probably go back down. We get one more green out of it. I'm hoping it will have a good moment and push through. 3 o'clock, got the last 30 minutes. See what it does. They're testing. Let's see. Looks like we're getting light blue. So it's weakening a little bit. So it's like it's trying to cross up. Look like green's forming, it looks like here. This tells me it might push up a little bit more. 195 is not bad. I can get out right now and at least make a profit. So right now my profits are looking like 344. I'll take this 344. I'll take it. I'm going to take it so I can have a win for the day. Let's see. 97. Oh, we're at 97. Let's change it to 2. Going to 2. Go to 205. Go to 205. Come on, let's get it. We can get 2. We can get 2. That huge volumes came in from the buyers. Come on. Come on. Let's push a little bit more. Let's see what SPY's doing. SPY's pushing up too. SPY's still pushing up. It just crossed. I think we'll get at least one more candle out of it. It's a little subtle cross, but I think we're pushing up a little bit more volume. We're banging at top bands. I think we're good. I'm gonna hold tight at 205. I think it's time to get that 205 right before us. Let's see what happens. Next candle forming. Buyers won. Buyers barely won that session. You see the volume was a lot lower. We need some more buyers to come in and push it up for me. Push it up. Let's see what SPY's doing. We're getting red. Let's get out 97. Get out 97. Be done with it. $99. I should have got out. This is the top band. It's not gonna be able to push it anymore. 95 is still good. Let's get out 95. It failed. I'm out. It failed. So if you look, I sold. So looks like what did I feel at? I hope I filled it in 96. Oh. All right. Well, I still took a profit though. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I don't want to push my luck. It's only 30 minutes left before power hour, and then it would have probably got insane. But yeah, I was able to come in here, filled it 187, Then I filled it, and that was for 20 contracts. And then I came in behind it. I saw some strength, so I was like, let me fill a few more, a little higher. I'm okay averaging up a little bit, so I got 190. That gave me a 188 target to go above. And as you see, I was able to fill at 196, which in return has caused us to get a $315. Let's see what it was. That's the only thing about when you close it. I can't see the P&L anymore, so you can't see it here anymore. But you do see. I think they put it all in the. I don't know where they put it. I really don't know where they put it. But you see, I got a $315 return on that trade. All right, so the market's not quite done with me yet. I did get out the market. I did lock in some profits, as we talked about. I did lock in at. Let me just go back to my positions. Overall, I got $320, but that's across several of my different plays I got going on. I'm not sure why when you close a position, the closed ones don't show. I don't know if there's a setting for that or what, but these are currently still my open positions, which is why my closed ones are not showing. But yes, I definitely locked in about 248, I think it was, on the day trading part of it. The rest of this is just locking in the credit that's across all these credit spreads in August. So we're still sitting good on those. If you want to see how that works, I can always show you too. Just a little sidebar. See this one. You see, I'm still in the green, profitable. This is sitting on a 434. Current price is 440. So long as it stays above 434, I'll lock in this money. This one is I grabbed the 400. It's a little bit lower. So long as it doesn't drop 40 points between now and 23rd, we are cooking with gas. And then down here are some calls that I put on, just long hold calls, just way out in the future. I think it's going to hold over 137. So far it's actually profitable. I'm gotten $55, so I could close it now and lock in that money. Or I'll just let it ride a little bit longer and see what the market does. I could not be greedy and go ahead and lock this in and be done. I mean, if I was a smarter man, I'd probably just go ahead and lock it in and be done with it. But we'll see. Let's go a little bit further in the future and see where we're sitting at as far as profitability. If not, I'll just roll it. But I think we're going to be good as far as this being profitable. So that's good. And then for here, this is another credit spread that I got. I bought some 425s, 2 of them. So you see, this is a really, really profitable one right now. So the closer it gets to time to expiration, the more I lock it in. But as far as the day trade stuff, it's not done with me. I mean, you see, they're still holding at 202. I think I closed out at this thing out at, it's like under 200. I think it was. Let's see, look under activities here and close this down. I locked in it. I mean, it was low, 196. I should have held out a little longer, but I didn't. But I'm in a profit based on what I got filled at versus what I sold it for. So that's still some money. But yeah, I could have held out a little longer. These charts are just interesting to get used to. So everything's still upward trending. Overall, you see things are above the blue line, which is what I want. As long as it kind of stays above them for the most part. We can hang in there. They're hovering over the top Bollinger Band, so they're not going over it, but they're staying right on it. So that's driving stock price up. We get more volume on there, which is great. Let's take a quick check on how the market's looking. SPY's up to 0.6 versus 0.5, so that means the option price will be up. It's at 203. That's amazing. It's all hovering between the blue line and the red, which is great. It's channeling up. That's good, channeling up. Huge volume came in through that thing. We got huge amounts of volume that swoops through here, and So buyers need to come in a little bit stronger if you want to hold things. But I mean, 203, I'll take 203. That's great. I wouldn't get in now. That would not be a smart idea. But as a recap, let's look how the market's looking. So quotes. As we see, we're still green across the board. Healthcare seems to be down and not affecting things, which is fine. No triple digits today at all. And VIX, matter of fact, is up, but it's not like crazy up. I mean, it's really just, you will look at VIX. Look at VIX over here. You see VIX is down, technically down now. Let's see. So for this candle, it's definitely down. It's currently 7.9, but its highest today was 19. So it dropped a lot considering today where it was up here, but now it's sitting at 17.9. So it down a lot. So that's good. That's a good sign. For the evening session, that's a good sign that things will move up. You know, we're across all futures, we're green. So that's good. Really good. So let me just switch things back over to where we were. Go ahead to SPY. So as you see, because of that, you know, SPY is still channeling up. It's holding that at 0.6 level. The green line is moved even more, you know, above 444. That's great. Above 444 is well above VWAP. Same thing over here, above this line. Like all this is looking good. And go back on to so if we go back here, you see the red line is now holding 202, is now holding strong. Over here, it's I can't tell, maybe like it's like 198 level. So yeah, if I had waited a little longer, I could have got out a higher trending thing. Cause like one thing I definitely noticed about trading this thing is if you go way back to like the end of the previous session, unless things are trending down, it's gonna probably be able to get back to, you know, a pretty decent levels, you know, as the high as the, you know, morning session. You know, during the morning session, I would imagine it would give us a little bit of leeway here. But yeah, I mean, it's totally possible. Like, if you look at these peaks that it can get up to certain levels, and to see 207, 208, you know, it's possible. We might get to 207 or not. We'll see. But yeah, it's looking good. Go back over here. You know, say everything's still green, no complaints. Finally, this pro shares have gone red. That's what we want to see. You know, that's gone red. VIX, you know, it's up, but not up a lot. You know, it was like 19 when it started. It's also a good sign. And now sectors, like once again, it's all looking good except for the VIX. The VIX. No, I'm sorry. The VIX green momentum, which has gone down. So all green with one red is good. As long as it doesn't go up no more, I don't think we'll have a problem with this thing dumping out or anything like that on us. All right. So of course, as you guys know, I'm out of my trade, and of course, it just keeps rallying and rallying and rallying. I mean, green after green after green. This is insanity. Insanity. You know, let's look at my option that look, it's at 208 now. I got on like 196. The thing got up to 208. Look at that counter right there. Now, what I don't understand though is how you can get a counter like that, but the volume be like that. That's so weird to me. Like, even on this seller one, you know, this counter has way more volume that pushed it down. But I mean, things still on fire. I mean, it went up through the roof. You know, so that's the part I don't understand a little bit. I don't understand. I gotta figure this out. But regardless, you see that I hate this view. Shoot, try again. It's going a little bit maybe. It won't let me. I was trying to see if I can grab it so I can zoom in a little bit. And, well, all I can really show you is it's above the blue and the red. I was trying to find a better way to show you, but it won't let me. But regardless, I don't understand. I mean, I need some more buying volume to shoot through there. But yeah, I mean, look at it, it's still 207. I mean, I could have easily filled at 205, like I had originally wanted and predicted. But it's okay. I mean, my point is, going forward, is what we really need to look at. We can show it either on the 5-minute or the 3-minute. Going forward, if we're in a play or think about getting in a play and it's moving overall sideways, like for example, like this line is sideways-ish. Say 210. 210. Because the reason I say that, like way back at 11:30, it hit that point. It hit it again at 12. 30 minutes later, it hit it again. And now you see it's trying to get back to that level before they close. Only problem with power hour, you just don't know how it's going to go. You just don't know. You know, is they going to try to get back to here, or are they going to lose their dang on mind and drop down? You know, nothing indicated that it would do that. You know, I'm not saying that. I would drive. If I was to put a floor down all day, I would say like this is probably the safest bet. It's been doing this all day since 11. This is the new kind of trending that it does between 184 and 210. So like, look, we hit 210. Look at that, 210. Just hit it. It's done it before. Like 216 is the the highest. It'll probably never get that high, but it's fair to say you can subtract, I don't know, 6 points. It's a target you could try for. Hell, even if you got put at 205, that would have been amazing. You know, that could have been easy to do on this particular option. So anyway, these things you think about like after the fact. There's only 30 more minutes in the market. I'm sure at this point it's probably just going to fall down, 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 because this is the top. This 210 is the top for this particular option. So, I mean, it might kick butt and go more, but we'll see. One last update. The stock market is now closed. It's now 4:28 p.m. On the 26th of July. So as you saw, we had a really good day. All positions that I'm in, as you see here, closed out green. My SPX, my SPY, TLRY, Tesla. This is a good overall, good Monday. $785 for Monday is awesome. Now some of these are realized profits from my credit spreads that I have across a couple of these. Some of this is coming from some positions I've opened on TLRY. I own 600 shares of TLRY. This, if you're doing a wheel strategy, this looks scary. I know it looks scary when you see that red. But TLRY I own 600 shares of stock, so unless I sell them all today, I actually haven't lost any money at all. But one thing I am making money on is credit spreads, not credit spreads. Selling options on both the ceiling and the floor. These are not credit spreads. I'm literally just normally people buy options. I'm selling options using my money and my shares as collateral to collect premium, right? So you never want to do this strategy on a stock that you don't want to own, and you also don't want to do the strategy on a stock that you want to always keep. You have to find like a sweet spot where, like, if you get assigned and to your call and they take your stock, you gotta be okay with that. You also gotta be okay with if you have money and you say you want to buy the stock. Don't get mad when you get assigned and they use your money to buy the stock. So as long as those are true statements that you're fine either way, then you find a stock that's cool with. So in my case, I've been assigned several times, 5 or 6 times. Which resulted in me getting filled at various prices. So I used an average down approach to get different. The timing sucked, and when I did this, the price was above 17.5. I think it was like 18.1 or something. And throughout the week, it fall. So I got filled. The next week, I said, all right, well, we go 17. Sure enough, it fell past that, and so forth and so on. So that's how I ended up averaging down every week. So for the first couple of weeks, I just kept buying up stock at cheaper prices. Making no profit either on the call side or the put side. Okay, but now I'm in a position to where stock price has bounced back and starting to go back up, which means now I'm scooping up some collateral under 14, and also grabbing some above 17.5. I think think I'm doing some. So now if that gives you perspective, you'll see. You can see now what I'm doing. I bought two. Think of 200. So I bought two that's managing 200 share money, amount of money at 12. So I'm hoping stock price don't fall past. Right now, the stock price is 1370. So right now I'm in a good place for these. And then I picked up some 15.5 calls, 3 of them. And so if you want to look at the numbers here, you see I got filled at 23 for those, for the calls. And then for the puts, I got 14. So the calls pay out more than the puts. If it stays within this range between higher than 12 and lower than 15.5, I get to keep all this money. So that'll be what, 23 times 3 and 14 times 2, which by Friday will be a good little lump sum to go in my bank account. And I plan on doing this over and over and over and over for forever, and I'll just keep fluctuating how many shares at any given time I own and make a decision. How did I come up with the doing calls on the 15.5? Well, it goes back to this sheet here. My average across here is 15.75, so that's my average close. So you see, this is where I'm doing my thing. Technically, I should probably be doing calls around 16 or higher, but there's no money in that area, so I'm just. It's highly unlikely that it would shoot up through the roof and bust through all of this. So as you see here, the first 3 are 15.5, so I would definitely lock in money, profits here, and then break even here if it goes above 15.5. So that's why this is where I get the number 3 from. These 3, 4, 5, 6 is my 3, and then 12 is something that I'm doing is only because it's currently 13.9, so it's closer to 14 than 13, and so I'm hoping that with this strategy, I'll get to keep this money. And worst case, I'll just get filled. I'll get assigned, and they will take my money and buy me 200 more at 12, which will bring down my average cost even more. So it's a win-win as long as you got the collateral to manage it. That's the only thing. Got a little sidetracked, but that's the TLRY play. But everything else, like I say, we ended real good chart-wise. Let's see how we're looking. Look, so all green, 1 red, which is all JP Morgan, whatever. But overall green day for everything except for Microsoft. Over here took all green as well. Not triple digits, but we got close. 89 on Dow Jones. Not mad at that. And then last but not least, let's look at some charts. If you look at SPY, you see this thing all the way up to 4 o'clock. It ripped up. It ripped up all the way. It's well above the blue, all up in the Bollinger Bands. Like that would have been money. I mean, you see, we ended up with 441.02. It's insane. And then let's look at that call that I did, that option. Look, that thing got all the way back up to 217. I got it at 196. This is the times when you're like, man, this sucks. Really, really sucks. But whatever. I don't know. Next time I might, which I might start tomorrow. Maybe instead of getting out all of my orders at the 196, maybe do like a half and half. Maybe do half at 196, the other half at like 205 or something. Because this thing ripped all the way to 217. But anyway. One thing I do want to point out is levels. If you look at, we know we don't know the future, but if you look at the past of today, I mean, look, it got up to, let's see. I'm looking at the price lines. So if you look here, let's see. Yeah. So the past matters. If you look back here, this is around 11:50. So before 12 o'clock, 11:35. This is the highs of the morning session. If for some reason things kind of stay below that boundary line, it was probably revisit again at some point today. So these are good safe places. Like we could have got it at 210 or definitely 205. This touched this level many times. All right. So other than that, good trading day. I'm starting to like these volume levels on my screen while I'm trading. So I'm going to leave those in there. Another thing to note is, the lowest RSI I got today is 36, so not quite in the oversold territory. So I put in my alerts a little different approach. I put in there that, if you look here, see, yeah, the only other thing I want to show you is, that's why if you come in here, you see I changed my description a little bit. And normally you would put something like RSI dot, if RSI is less than RSI, oversold. In my case, I want to put a physical number. That gives me more control over exactly what point to pivot on. The other thing too, I trade on the 3 minute, not the 1 minute chart indication. So let me know if you have any questions around this. Other than that, great day trading. I hope this helps you become better traders, and let's make a lot of money.